Hi, it's Joe Granatelli, and today we're going to do a complete suspension install on this 2010 Camaro Z28. We're going to do front, rear, and mid subframe connectors, as well as some kind of unique parts that we came up with. So we're going to have one continuous loop video, and we're also going to have subsections. So follow along, let's see what you think of all the new Granatelli parts. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to put our butterfly subframe connectors in. And there is a left and a right. The easiest way to tell is this little plate right here. This always goes to the back of the car. So this is actually the driver's side. And you'll see how it indexes in. It's going to index off this front section. Then the middle is going to go, let me get a good spot here. The middle is going to go back in those G-load bolts here. So if we come in here with the camera, we'll see that you're going to take the factory bolts out and it's going to go back in those places. So if you have a Granatelli G-load brace, then you'll just sandwich it together. If you have the factory little piece in here, you remove those, put this plate in, and then you sandwich your factory piece back in. And then the rear ones are going to index right off of here, and we're going to run a fish plate. We're going to run a fish plate between here and here, another fish plate between here and here, which will give us basically the threaded backing that we need to install our subframe connector, or as we call the butterfly. Okay, this is our front fish plate, and the flat plate will be the rear. So let's start with the front. The front fish plate, say that 3 times fast, is going to go in this crevice here. And then this hole right here is going to actually index on the factory, because from the factory there's already a little nub there with a thread. So we're going to push this through just like this. And then you can see, looking up in the hole right here, you can actually see when the thing lines up. So you wiggle it. And then this one's in. Just like that. Next plate is going to be the back. This one's a little more difficult. This one's already threaded for you. We thread it for you. And you basically put it through at an angle, so you're going to go in a forward motion. Get it out of your way. And then once it goes up, you're going to kind of push it to the side. And when you get it up in there, it just drops in plate. And now you in place, and now you just got to kind of wiggle it over. And you'll see again that now that the holes, you can get there with the camera, you'll see that the hole lines up there and right there. The 1 and 2. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take these bolts out and we're going to line this up. It's probably easier if you have a friend help you with this. And since we're doing it for the video, I'm going to have my friend help me as well. So I'm going to loosen that down. I'm going to just I'm going to put these bolts in super loose right now, because what I want to do is I want to be able to finagle this around, and obviously we're trying to triangulate 3 or 4 different bolts, actually 6 in total. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our supplied bolts. Now this little one that we give you, the little one goes in the factory hole, because like I told you, remember this one up here already had a threaded hole from the factory, so that one goes there. I'm going to leave it loose, and then one of our supplied holes is going to go here. Now, hold the fish plate and get the thing started. You want to make sure you get a good thread, a good position on that, because the fish plate is going up and down. So in other words, there's nothing holding that plate down there, so when you do this, you're going to have to be a little bit patient so that it gets a bite. There's that one. Now comes the tricky ones. Once you get the back bolt in, which I think is easier, you're going to hold that bolt down, kind of put some tension on it to hold it down, and that's going to allow you to hold the front fish plate from rotating in a circle. Okay, so now we got our back bolts, which I'm going to tighten up a little more. You let it down. And we got our front 2, and we got these. So it's basically 6 bolts that are going to triangulate this in and make it super sturdy.